Chapter 9 The Journey. Pyper, San Diego. I woke up lightheaded, and I shivered slightly as the cold breeze blew against my sweat-drenched body. The fever had broken, finally. I sat up and caught a glimpse of the dark sky outside. How many days was I out? What time is it? There was a sinking feeling in the pit of my stomach that I might have missed the Akea wine festival. But I was so keen on going. And Kino. Goodness, what if he had no power to present? I stood up, still weak in the knees. A shooting pain registered on the left side of my head. I pressed on it, and my hand grazed the piece of cloth that I surmised was covering the wound. "Mother?" I said, knocking on the door of my parents' room. I waited before I knocked again. "Mother?" I said, pounding louder at the door this time. I heard the soft shuffling of feet from the other side of the door before it opened. "Pyper!" Mother exclaimed. Strays of blonde hair were haphazardly sticking out all around her head. "I'm all right now. No more fever," I said, smiling at the face I so wanted to see. Mother felt my forehead as though she did not believe me. She looked relieved when she confirmed that my fever was gone. "Good, but you can't wander about," she said in a rushed tone. "Come, I'll put you back to bed." "How long has it been since I passed out?" I asked. 3 days. We were worried. But yesterday, your temperature returned to normal, and we guessed that you'd be fine in a day or two, and now, here you are, she said, relief evident in her voice. She turned towards me and gestured to the bed. I obeyed her and sat down. 3 days. That meant I could still make it to the festival. I have to start my journey so that I can be there at dawn tomorrow. But how would I go to Canellan Palace? I needed to leave now and then find Kino and Mayo. They could work out something so that I could join them on the journey. "Lie back down, Pyper," Mother said. Thoughts started popping randomly inside my head. I knew that I should obey my mother, but I also knew that it would take me almost a day to get to Wawang village, and going to their school would be another few hours. If I did not leave soon, I would not be able to join my friends. "I'm hungry," I said. It wasn't a lie, though. My stomach was complaining. Mother nodded. "Yes, of course. Wait here, and I'll get you something to eat." When Mother went out, I headed to my closet and changed into something comfortable enough yet would help me blend into the forest easily later. There was no time to shower. I stripped off my clothes and rubbed my body with a piece of damp cloth. I wore a buttoned shirt, a long hooded jacket, and some cotton pants, all in earthy colors. After I finished, I lay down in bed and covered myself with a blanket. All I needed now was to eat and start running away as soon as possible. Mother returned carrying a tray of fresh fruits, beef jerky, and boiled eggs in a few minutes. I took one egg and ate it. I was famished that half of the food on the tray was gone so soon. I gulped on the fresh fruit juice and found my strength returning. My mother must have noticed that I was eating like there's no tomorrow because she said, "Easy, Pyper. That's enough for now." Then, without even asking me, she took the precious tray of food in front of me and left. I waited for the lights outside my room to go off. It would be my signal to leave the treehouse. Unfortunately, my mother went back into my room. She kissed me on the forehead. "Sleep now, little one," she said. "I'll get a bunk and stay with you. In case you need something." "No," I yelled in panic. She looked at me, startled. "Why?" "I'm all right, really," I said. "Don't worry, I'll call you and knock on your door if I get a temperature again." Mother looked concerned, but she did not argue with me. "All right, but yell in case there's anything you need. Your father's also tired, so I want to assist him in case he wakes early." She leaned over and kissed me. "Good night, Mother," I whispered as she closed the door. I counted to 100 before I slowly moved out of the bed, put on my sandals, and tiptoed towards the window. I must be forgetting something.